Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 19th, 2026. I can't believe we're halfway through the year already. Anyway, this is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, please take what fits and please leave what doesn't. Because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Okay. All right, my Aquarius family, let's tap into your energy now. What does Aquarius not see coming for the week of July 19th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Bad karma. And at the bottom of the deck, we have moves in silence. Okay. Why is bad karma something you don't see coming this week? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm an Aquarius rising, so don't click off of the video yet. Let's see where it's going. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In our energy for the week ahead, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Tower. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? I'm looking for key cards to come out at this point. The Justice card, Judgment. Clarify the Four of Swords for me, please. Clarify that Four of Swords for me. One more shuffle. Thank you. Maybe even like Six of Cups. Four of Swords is clarified by the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. Why is the Queen of Cups here? We have the Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Cups is clarified by Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and why is the Tower here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower is clarified. There's that Six of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. This came up in your reading about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And I said at the time, I'm an Aquarius rising. This is not my message, so I'm not offended. So I'm going to give you the same disclaimer. If this is not your message, don't take it. This is specifically for those of you where you have two people in your energy. Four of Swords is clarified by the Magician, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like you manifested the ability to have options and opportunities, and now the options and opportunities have presented themselves, and you're not moving forward with either this week. You are generating some negative karma, dare I say, by doing this. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. And there's a part of you that knows that this is not how you should be doing it. But you're moving forward, and don't ever allow tarot to dictate what you do. And number two, this is a predictive reading, but you're moving forward and you're doing it anyway. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like I'm moving towards this because I'm excited about it, or I'm passionate about it, or there's something creative or maybe even attractive, but I'm doing this by betraying another. And it's like in the Wheel of Fortune, it's like I have to do this. Like this is my time, my moment. And the Tower is coming in with the Six of Cups, clarified by the Knight, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. I don't read body parts. These could be queens. So the best example I could give you, and you extrapolate it how you see fit. This is an Aquarius who works at ABC Corporation. They have now received a job offer at XYZ Corporation. Instead of saying yes to XYZ and giving their notice to ABC, they're taking a week or two off from ABC and they're going to go work at XYZ. They're taking like a week or two vacation, and they're not telling the company that it's really not vacation. They're really doing a trial at the new employer. And that would be creating some negative karma because you're doing what you feel is in your best interest, not Seven of Swords. But meanwhile, you're not giving the current employer the benefit of finding a replacement. So I kind of feel like you're dabbling with both. This could be like you're moving forward with acquiring a new apartment, but you haven't told your current landlord that you don't want to renew the lease, or you may need to cancel the lease. And it certainly can be an Aquarius who's moving forward with one love partner while still being attached to another. I feel like you are moving in silence away from something that has been established in your life for quite some time. I think you're making a long-term plan to eventually leave it, but in the interim, you have one foot in the old world and one foot in the new. And again, this could even be like maybe you're in business with someone and you're thinking of going out and creating your own company. But instead of severing that professional tie, you're going to continue working on the business with them, and you are covertly creating your own business without your current business partner knowing what you're doing. So there is a one foot in the old world here and one foot in the new. You are leaving something established, if this is your reading. And look, I don't know. You know, Aquariuses by nature tend to think about the collective we instead of the me. So for all I know, maybe you're a lawmaker. You know, maybe you're a politician. Maybe you serve in a community group. And you're like, well, I'm going to continue showing up in this for now, but I really got my eye on that. So there is deception here at play, and this is in your energy. Now, if you want to reverse this, you can, but that's not how I have this card layout, this card spread layout, and I've been doing it this way for over 2.5 years on YouTube, so, or roughly 2.5 years on YouTube. So it's the same spread I've always done, and even in my personal readings when I used to do them, I don't have time to do them anymore. Same spread. You're moving in silence towards something else. And whomever or whatever you're moving towards, they are aware that you're moving towards them. They're almost anticipating it. Clarify that Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Like whoever offered you, because the Page of Cups is the messenger. I'm sorry, the Page of Cups is the message. And the Knight of Cups is the messenger. So I have coordination here between two people. I'm giving you this offer, and then they're giving you the offer and you're accepting it. So they're waiting for you. Clarify this further for me. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the star. Everything I said is the truth. It's a major arcana card. The star, that is you. The Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the moon. That's twice we've seen the moon. This is all being done out of view of someone else. There's no other way for me how to word this reading. Moves in silence, clout hungry. This is someone who will say or do anything to get away with it. An impersonator. This is someone who's acting like one thing, but actually they are another. So I've tapped into a group of you where you're pretending to like your job and you're just taking a week off of vacation, but you're trying to, you're going to spend that week working for the competitor. I have someone here who's stepping out on a committed partnership and possibly even creating a plan to exit it indefinitely. I just feel like your message here for this week is if you do this, you are generating negative karma. Now, the reason why at the beginning of the reading I said, if I see a couple of cards come out back to back, like Six of Cups, Judgment, Justice, I would say you were clearing out karmic, some type of bad karma from the past, or some karmic debt that you had from the past was being wiped out. But you're actually creating the bad karma here with this Tower if you proceed forward with this. Because I have like a couple here So again, you and the boss, you and the friend, you and the whatever, you and the lover, you and the landlord. And then I have someone else kind of hiding in the shadows behind it. And you're making a plan here to invest Pentacle resources into the new path. It's just the current person does not know about it. I don't even know where to go with this reading, Aquarius. I was not expecting this from our collective. Let's get 3 cards because clearly you are whoever the primary is. Let's get 3 cards for your engagement with the primary, because there's a primary and there's a secondary. So with whomever's established here in your life, can I get 3 cards for the primary? One more shuffle. Thank you. For the primary, Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. And can I get 3 cards for the secondary? 3 cards for the secondary. One more shuffle. Thank you. For the secondary, the moon. This is the one that's hidden. That's the 3rd time we've seen the moon. The 3 of Cups, some type of third party or triangulation, and the devil. And I'm not saying that the secondary is the devil, Cancer at the bottom of the deck, but you triangulating people here is a toxic or shadow aspect of yourself. So whoever's the primary thinks we're moving forward. Knight of Wands, a 2 of Wands, a 8 of Wands. We're creating a plan. We're moving forward. You're still working with me. We're still husband and wife. I'm still your landlord. You're still my tenant. Okay, the primary thinks the 2 of you are still moving forward together. The secondary is moving forward with you as well in the Chariot card, a little bit quicker than that. That's the 2nd fastest card in tarot. This is the fastest card in tarot. And again, I'm not saying that the secondary is toxic, but the secondary is hidden. And by doing that, you're generating negative karma for yourself. The Chariot, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. This isn't going to last for long. If you continue on this course with the Tower, by the time you get to August, which is only 10 days away, by the time you get to August, September at the latest, I have the 8th month of the year here, and I have the 9th month of the year here. This is going to come to a screeching halt. Someone finds out about the other or something like that transpires here. So you may think you're moving in silence, but the universe isn't going to allow this to continue for much longer. I don't even know why I did that, but I do have the Empress there at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel you are birthing something new, but no World card. You have a beginning, but you have not formally ended it with whomever the primary is. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice when it comes to dealing with the primary. And then we'll get you 3 cards of advice for the secondary. Again, I don't have anything like that. I work for myself. I own my own home. I'm not triangulating anyone. I love my person to death. So I don't, again, if it's not your reading, don't be offended. It's just not your reading. But if it is your reading, let's get you 3 cards of advice for what you should do in respect to the primary this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. With the primary this week, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. That's the primary. They came up twice here as the 10 of Pentacles. There's that Tower. I think you need to be honest with this person that your happiness is somewhere else. And there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. I think you've been holding yourself back from saying something because the House of Cards will fall apart once you do. But your advice here is to tell this person that you have found happiness elsewhere, or you long to be elsewhere. And again, whether that's another job, another location, another relationship. Your advice here on what to do in respect to the secondary. In respect to the secondary. One more shuffle. Thank you. The secondary, the Star, this you saw as your wish fulfillment, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. I would tell this person that you cannot engage further with them. Like, I'm sorry, I would love to work for your company, but I have to let my I have to 8 a cup my other job. Like I have to give them notice. I don't want to just take a week or two off from work and then work for you behind the scenes. And, you know, I'm sorry, but I want to go be part of this community group. And I'm just not happy here anymore. So I'm going to go over there, you know. This might be asking for a divorce, so you move forward with someone else. Again, I don't know what it is for you, but your advice for this, Aquarius, this is your major arcana card. Emperor would be you standing in your power and you telling this person, I can't move forward with you until I change something. So Wheel of Fortune is change. It's evolution. You know, it's new conditions. It's a new opportunity to move in a new direction. So there's something here of, I can't do this yet until I 8 of cup, whomever or whatever that is. See, look, you came up as the Queen of Cups, whether you're masculine or feminine. Look, until I 8 of cup this person. The King of Cups, they showed up here twice. So take that how it resonates to you, but you know in your gut if there's something you're doing that you should not be doing. So however this resonates for you, I hope at the end of the day you take this seriously and make the best decision for yourself and for everyone involved. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, okay, I was just told to pull more cards for you. I hope you didn't click off that tower, that eminent tower, because you're creating a future tower for yourself by doing this. Can I get 3 cards on the eminent tower or the creation of that new tower? One more shuffle. Thank you. On the tower, justice. There's karma. So the tower is karmic justice. Page of Cups, because you accepted a Page of Cups before you told that King of Cups you were leaving. You can't make it up. High Priestess, because you kept it a secret. Can I get timing on when the tower is occurring? The Justice card on this deck actually says on the side, I get what I deserve. Just be mindful. You can generate good karma this week or bad karma this week. It's entirely up to you. Not every card in tarot is timing, so let's see what we get. Timing for when the tower will occur if Aquarius moves forward with whatever this is. One more shuffle. Thank you. If you were to move forward within 8 weeks, for me, swords are weeks, and this is the 8 of swords. So within 8 weeks, 3 to 5 weeks, actually. There's 3 swords on one side and 5 on the other. So August, September at the latest, and that's kind of what I called before when I said the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups is, in terms of timing, it's September or it's August or September. So yeah, within the next 3 to 5 weeks. Again, you don't have to do this, but if you choose to do this, you'll only be moving in silence for so long. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe. Maybe just found it to be helpful. Type the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you good luck. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.